Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob from the Campbell Chronicles and thank you for joining us today. Here on this channel we discuss all things family, travel, and Disney, and so if any of those are of value to you, definitely consider subscribing because we got a bunch of planned for the future you're not going to want to miss out. Being DVC members now, we have the ability to go to different resorts and try out different resorts almost every time we go on vacation to Disney World. It's been a real good treat to be able to try all these resorts. This last February, we were actually able to stay at the Wilderness Lodge Resort, and I had a blast, more than I thought was possible. I loved it. I immediately fell in love with it, and I thought one of the first things I thought was I have to go back and try it during Christmas time. However, I thought it'd be a good thing for anybody who's on the fence today about whether or not it's worth staying at Wilderness Lodge to come to you with a list of 5 reasons why you should stay there. Wilderness Lodge, let's face it, it's just a different kind of feel. That's going to be number 1. It's a different feel. You don't feel like you're in Florida anymore. You feel like you're in a different place. This place was specifically modeled off of a lodge in the Pacific Northwest. So you're gonna get that vibe. You're gonna get the sounds piped in. You're also gonna get trees and plant life that is not native to Florida that they bring in, and they have. So that brings along the sights and the smells as well. So everything about it that just really screams this lodge type stay. And I have to say, I really love it. So if you like that lodge, that cabin type feel, you're definitely going to want to try to stay at Wilderness Lodge. The other thing I want to talk to you about is the resort activities. They have a lot to offer. Of course, they have a pool. Whether you stay at the Boulder Ridge side or the Copper Creek side, you can actually pool hop between the 2 pools. It doesn't matter which side you stay at, you can go to either one. The Copper Creek pool has a slide and a few other things with a splash pad, whereas the Boulder Ridge side has a little bit more calming of a pool. And of course, there are hot tubs available as well. So as far as resort activities, you got the pools, you got that going on. Also, there's all kinds of activities that you can follow up, which brings me to the Reunion Station. That's number 3. Reunion Station is kind of like the community hall, if you will, where they offer tons of crafts, fun family activities, whether it be foosball, pool, things like that. That's over at Reunion Station right now. And it's a blast. It's a great place to sit down with your family and make some wonderful memories. So when it comes to staying at a resort, particularly the DVC resorts, I love staying at the ones with community halls. And that's kind of what Reunion Station is doing for Wilderness Lodge right now, is filling that hole. Let's talk about the dining options. There are a lot of dining options. They have character dining, they have some chill dining, they have some quick service. And when I say chill, I'm talking about Geyser Point. Geyser Point has one of the best, most calming scenes you can eat at. It's outdoors by the lake, and eating there at nighttime is wonderful. And they have one of my favorite burgers on property. It's the bison burger. If you haven't tried it, you gotta try it. It is totally worth the trip over to eat at Geyser Point. But on top of that, like I mentioned, they have quick service, they have character dining, they have a bunch of options. So if you're considering this as a resort only stay, I think it's up there because it has so many options for you there. You're not gonna have a lack of options when it comes to dining. And the last thing I want to talk to you about is actually access to Magic Kingdom. Yeah, you can take the bus there, and for the most part, you're gonna have to take the bus to all the parks, but they do have a pretty unique ferry that takes you directly from Wilderness Lodge over to the Magic Kingdom. The reason why I say this is unique is because the boat they use, the ferry, it's actually a little bit larger. It can fit a lot more people on this ferry than your standard ferry that might take you over to Poly or over to the Grand Floridian. This has a lot more capacity, and so when you're waiting in line, you can usually get on in one go. I've never had an issue with that. I've really appreciated that as well. So as far as transportation to the Magic Kingdom, it's very quick and convenient just to get there. Whereas the best services can take a while, and let's face it, right now they're not always running on schedule. It's kind of frustrating, but that's a whole nother video. But as far as quick transportation to Magic Kingdom, Wilderness Lodge has got it. It may not be on the monorail loop exactly, but at least it's got a direct line that gets you there pretty quick. That's gonna about wrap it up for us today. That's 5 reasons why you should stay at the Wilderness Lodge, whether it be the Copper Creek or the Boulder Ridge side. They're both really fun. They're both uniquely decorated. I love it. I love Geyser Point and the water and the whole scenery. It's just so fun. It really does transport you into a different place. So yeah, definitely gonna stay there again, if not maybe buy another DVC contract there in the future. Thanks again for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, and on your way out, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below, have you been to Boulder Ridge? Is a place that you want to go to? Maybe you're thinking about it on the fence. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, and I will get back to you. Thanks again for watching, guys. It's been a pleasure, and remember, adventure is out there.